What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chad D. by B. 1130.
Hello, my name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th.
And I'm Hot Mike Chance.
Nothing fancy this time?
No.
Okay, sorry.
And we got
Snack Queen Mel.
Snack Queen Mel back in the building.
Again.
Shout out BJ the DJ. Shout out Brandon E.
Yeah.
But we are back with part 2 of Let's Talk Snacks.
Yes.
Favorite snacks, whatever we're calling this.
Yeah, something snacky.
Last week we did. We started off with like go-to movie snacks, and we kind of just branched off. All told some funny stories, and it turned out really good.
Yeah.
Y'all seem to have enjoyed it. So we're gonna do a part 2 of that. We've got a couple of bullet points, and then we'll kind of just go off of that.
Just let it roll.
But before we get started, let's shout out the sponsors: Trouble Spirits, Revolution One Media, The Natural Disasters, Jimmy Hart, Both Mean Jeans, Brian Pillman, Sanchez Turner, Sting, Virgil, and coming soon, Queen Elizabeth.
That's it. Oh,
Hell yeah! So
we're here.
We're back. We're back like we left our car keys on the kitchen table, and we're going to talk. Most of the snacks that we talked in the last episode were the sweet snacks. Mm-hmm. I think that we're going to pivot and do
More of like a
things.
savory snack in a way. This is kind of like let's say we'll take into instance like Chance's party that he had last Halloween and everything. Mm-hmm. You go to a gathering. What's some of the go-tos that you hope that's on the menu, or if you're hosting an event yourself, what are you bringing? What are you putting out there? For what's the fancy word for it? Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Appetizers. Just like little finger foods, all that kind of stuff. We'll take it from there and just let it roll from that point on. But my number one request, or if I'm having a hosting a party, it's either pigs in a blanket,
Absolutely,
or some bacon wrap weenies. Those have to be.
Shout out Lex Top Dollar.
Shout out Lex Top Dollar with his recipe on the bacon wrap.
So
weenies.
have you ever had bacon wrapped tater tots?
I have never had a bacon wrap tater tot.
They are serious.
Who makes those? Well, this needs to happen.
Absolutely.
And when we doing this mukbang, just this your restaurant's mukbang, because I'm ready for that one too.
So I work Tuesday through Sunday,
Okay.
4 to 8.
Me and Chad will just show up with the camera in it and just sit it at the table.
I'll be like, Mom, I gotta go outside.
But
I've never had a bacon wrap tater tot.
Yeah,
Sounds
try it.
delicious.
Throw some cheese on
So
it,
you
bitch,
take
too.
I never had cheese on it, but you just take the bacon and you cut it, and
Yeah, small
and
enough.
then roll your tater tot and then set it on the pan and have all your rolls and put it in the oven and cook it. And
Sign me up for it. Anything.
it's
wrapped
like
in
your tater
bacon.
tot got fried in grease because it's all just
Yeah, sign me up. I'll eat them all. Anything wrapped in bacon wrapped jalapenos. I mean, but yeah, those bacon wrapped weenies that Lex made. I think it was for your birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh, I can taste them. They just melt in your mouth. They were so good. They were meat candy, is what they were.
yeah, because I think those you take the bacon and then you put a little brown sugar.
Yes, yeah.
And it caramelized.
Those pigs in a blanket, I ate so many of those, and I may or may not have had a piece of something of the edible variety, and went into the kitchen to get my 11th helping of those. Leroy followed me in there to get some. I dropped one of the pigs in a blanket on the floor, and me and him proceeded to laugh hysterically for 15 minutes to the point where people had to come in there and find us. Did they get lost? We thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, they
It was
were
just a
both
pig in a
looking
blanket.
at the ground and they're going,
Over a dropped pig in a blanket.
Dude.
Nobody picked it up and picked up that casualty award.
No, but it was just... But yeah, pigs
dude,
in a great choices. There.
And if you feel froggy, you can dip them in some sauces if you want to. I mean,
mustard.
Little Smokies are also fire.
Yep.
Yes,
The little barbecue, small little sausages or whatever, the hot dog or whatever it is.
My mom makes those usually around Christmas time with like a barbecue, like in like a little crock pot with like some barbecue sauce. But you know what the kicker to her barbecue sauce is? I bet you know what it is.
jelly.
Yes, grape jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Chance loves jelly, jam, and preserves.
Yeah.
So we went to Gatlinburg? Did I make meatballs when I was in Gatlinburg? Didn't I?
You made a whole You made a whole plethora of food up there.
Shout out to Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, oh my god, I've never laughed.
We laughed harder that night than I've ever laughed in my life.
Yeah.
Cards Against Humanity is a fun game.
Yeah.
When you got the right group of people and everything, that just has no shame.
Yeah, meatballs for sure.
Yeah, meatballs in like the little grape jelly barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the little finger food sandwiches, like sliders or little things like that. Those are always fun. What about you, Chance?
I would say, I don't know if you would consider this a snack. I do. Hot wings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Especially
As an appetizer, they're on the appetizer.
Especially
Fun fact: I don't eat wings.
No, she
Not
doesn't.
even boneless ones.
Boneless ones, yes.
They're just
but-
chicken nuggets. The boneless wings are just chicken nuggets.
I don't eat any meat on the bone.
Yeah, she don't eat chicken on the bone.
Harley's the same way. She won't mess with it.
It's-
So everybody's like, "Oh, this is good." I'm like, I have no idea.
What's your favorite thing to cook that's of that variety, like party snacks and stuff like that? What would be
Well, a
your
lot of
favorite?
times when you're doing parties and get-togethers and stuff, you like meatballs and such. You put them in a crock pot, and it's like a set it and forget it.
yeah.
You know. And then as far as making like the party trays and stuff, there's nothing really that you need to cook. I like the buffalo chicken dip.
Oh yes,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And that does take some finagling, with that. But there's not a whole lot to do. I love the punch. Like if you go to like an event or something and they make the punch with the Hawaiian punch, the sherbet, and the Sprite.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
like the old school punch.
Yeah,
like old
that's-
school. My grandma used to make that for New Year's Eve every year. Would make and we as kids we felt so cool. It's like we having like the little glasses of it and everything. But yes, that's a great call right there.
That was a good call. Those were somebody in my family used to make that. It may have been New Year's or Christmas or something. Like you go, just get the little ladle. And
you got the ladle and everything. It's got like a big ring of ice, the big ring of ice in there and everything.
Yeah,
It felt so important, like getting the ladle and like dumping it in there.
Yeah.
But going off your buffalo dip, my brother makes a smoked buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, I bet you that's fire.
And he does it in a cast iron skillet. Oh my! It is absolutely amazing. And I'm not the biggest. Like I eat chicken and everything, but I'm a red meat fan over chicken.
Yeah.
But man, his smoked buffalo chicken dip, I will go to town on that shit with some Fritos, the big scoop Fritos. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Big
Sign me up, baby. Sign me up.
Yeah, dude. Party snacks are always fun to have, man. Especially that kind of stuff. Most of the time? Let's talk chips.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go the chip route. You looking for something on there, like a picture or something?
Yeah, not just keep talking. That's fine.
okay.
That's not.
So chips are like, oh god, dude.
There's so many.
I love chips so much. Man.
It's an
It's
easy
so
snack.
Yeah, it's so hard to not like chips because there's so many different kinds. I would probably say obviously sour cream and onion Lay's for me, and regular Doritos.
Oh,
Probably
you can't
my
go
two.
wrong with and Cool Ranch. I'm a fan of just regular nacho and Cool Ranch.
Yeah,
I love Cool Ranch Doritos, and I like the spicy nacho ones too.
yeah.
When I was growing up, there was two things you could not eat around me. One was the Cool Ranch Doritos, and the other one is Jello.
Oh,
Okay,
I
random.
hate Jello.
you did not like Cool? Is it the smell of the Cool
It's
Ranch?
just the
You
smell.
hate Jello?
Yes. And especially at school when they put that fruit in it, like if you had that, no, you're sitting. I'm not sitting by you. You're sitting down there.
God,
Now, were you
dude.
yogurt? Were you a yogurt
No,
hater too?
no. Yogurt hater?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Disgusted at the fact of drinking.
dude. Just that Jello just
That
sitting there,
just
just
jiggling?
wiggling, like nobody's
Just over
touching
there
it.
in the
It's
corner
just
like this.
yeah. No, I'm not messing with that. No,
Man, some orange Jello back in the day, boy.
Dude, it makes me feel sick just talking about it. Even to this day.
So,
Well, Alto,
go ahead.
have you tried? Are you a Pringles fan?
oh yeah.
Have you tried any of these new flavors from Pringles?
No, I just stick with either sour cream and onion, cheddar, regular, or sour or barbecue.
The Philly cheesesteak ones that they put out. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and the pizza ones almost take me back to the pizzeria chip days.
I was wondering that. We've
Yeah,
seen
and
them, and we were
It's got a little hint of it. It's But what throws it off is just the texture of the Pringle and everything. If it had more seasoning on it, I think it tastes more like it. But it's a close one to it.
Yeah. What about you, chips?
I like pretzels.
Ooh. I mean,
He's so
hell
random.
yeah.
He likes the salty.
he don't like Cool Ranch Doritos,
but he
he
likes
pretzels.
freaking salty pretzels. Do you dip them in anything, or just eat them bland?
course he doesn't dip 'em in
usually will
anything.
eat them just plain.
Yeah,
but
I mean, fuck-
dipping them in cheese.
Now,
takes
are
them
you
to
like a
another
roll
level.
gold, like the little pretzels, or are you like the pretzel sticks?
I like the sticks. You smoke them like a cigarette. Eat 'em like a cigarette.
Chance in there with a freaking pretzel in his mouth as a young whippersnapper.
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, chips? Favorite chips?
I like just plain like
Ruffles.
the tortilla chips.
Oh yeah.
Just I don't know. It's weird. I
Do
just
you
like
eat
them.
eat them by themselves?
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good though. Like,
I mean, I like salsa and stuff too, but like if I'm just needing just a quick fix, I'll just go grab those
Yeah.
versus grabbing the Doritos. Fun fact: I eat Cheetos with chopsticks.
oh yeah,
So you don't get the cheese all over your fingers.
Yeah.
genius.
And Doritos do the same thing, so
Yeah.
I kind of
Doritos
like veer
definitely
away from
dust you
them
up. Yeah.
Now,
because that's one thing. If you're like a YouTube person or whatever, and you talk with your hands, and I can tell that your hands are stained,
unsubscribed.
I'm like, oh, wash your hands.
Get that Cheeto dust.
Okay,
off
when we
there.
come to Cheetos, though, are you crunchy or puff fan? Or depends.
Crunchy for me.
Crunchy, yeah.
I'm a puff.
Easier with the chopsticks.
Yeah,
So
I
Cheeto-
love cheese puffs.
Cheetos crunchy. If I'm going puff, Golden Flake.
Oh, good call.
Golden Flake
yeah.
cheese puffs
Oh,
are
man.
my third favorite chip.
Dude.
So
Yes.
good, dude. So good. That's another one. We talked about it last episode about get them away from me.
Yeah.
Golden Flake cheese puffs are a danger food for me. Like
Yeah.
I have to.
We've never bought them because
They're so dangerous.
yeah.
She'll come home from work and I'll just look like somebody just like a cheese puff factory
Just
blew in my
exploding.
face. I'll be laying there on the couch with Jazzy just like that.
I tell you, a good
Cheese
alternative
dust all over your
is
shirt.
those the white cheddar cheese puffs, the
Yeah.
Cheetos ones. that-
Simply ones.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Those are
you
good.
don't feel as bad as eating so many of those.
Yeah. Speaking of chips, we got some chips we want to try today, guys.
So I grew up. My grandmother used to have these.
never
You
had
can
them.
get
I
these
remember
in a
seeing those
tin
labels.
can, and they're called Charlie's chips.
Charlie.
Oh, I
we
killed-
lost Sanchez.
I killed him.
He's okay.
So we got Charles chips. We got a sweet barbecue.
All
And
right.
we've
And
got
a plain-
the original. Now these
Sanchez is back.
these were from Cracker Barrel as well.
I
Yeah.
remember those bags back in the day.
Yeah, and see the
Yes.
The
Yes.
can.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try one of the regulars.
Chance, you want to try a barbecue or regular?
I'm
Or
gonna try
both?
one
try them
of each.
both.
Yeah, try them both.
That's a big chip.
That's simple but so good.
Bruh, y'all hit them up real quick.
Simple but so good.
Fire.
And
We
they're
have-
not greasy.
We have found that we like if we get plain Lay's, the lightly salted ones.
Well, they're not-
We like the lightly salted ones.
yeah, we tried them one day because we were like, they're so greasy, and they're
Those are a
not.
hit right there. The
Those are
barbecue.
legit. Those are just as good as the Lay's ones.
Those are a hit.
I
Those
like
are
that
there,
they
dude.
taste like potato.
Oh boy.
Bro, these chips are legit.
Those are
I've
good.
never had them.
Those like, I get what you're saying. They ought to have like the skin of the potato on them while you're eating.
They're not as greasy as the Lay's. That's what I like
Bingo.
about them.
Yeah.
You know what they remind me of?
What?
And this is a good thing. Golden Flake. The Golden Flake regular potato chips. They hit good, man. Or what was those called? The ones that you like, the ones in the bags that are like, they're just plain. You get them all the time.
Munchies or
something.
Munchos.
Yeah.
The ones that taste like dog food.
No.
The
Oh,
only
I don't
chip
know
on the
about-
face of the planet that tastes like dog food. And I told him, I was eating one day, I said, these taste like dog food. They've always tasted like dog food, but it didn't stop me. I kept putting them.
Shout out to eating dog food.
Yeah.
Tony has this weird potato thing. I don't like French fries with the skin on it. I think it tastes like dirt.
Understandable texture.
See, he agrees with me.
Yeah.
It's a
And
texture
he
thing.
says, you're crazy, but you eat potato skins. It's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's a texture thing. It's all about texture. It's like you're not a fan of those potatoes where where the people have the wall mounted. They stick the potato in the thing and it shoots the potatoes out the bottom without even peeling them. That's the French fries you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't like those.
It's like, did you even wash this thing before
Yeah,
you slid
I
it through
don't
there?
like those.
Dude, I'm the
I get it.
I'm the person that gets the baked potato at a restaurant and eats the whole thing.
No.
He's also the only person that I know that does not salt and pepper his potato.
Never.
So it
I don't
comes
salt and pepper
out,
anything.
You just do
and
butter
it's
and
open
cheese?
and it's like butter and cheese in there, and he just and then just eats it, and I'm like,
I don't add salt or pepper to anything that I get.
well, the rest of the meal naturally you
Yeah.
wouldn't, but the potato is like.
I'm talking about fries.
There's like an old cooking hack. If you're making soup or something like that and it's too salty, like you've messed up your measurements and put too much salt in it, you can throw a potato in there and it would absorb the salt.
Yeah.
It has no flavor.
You're eating cardboard.
Yeah. Well, it tastes good with cheese and butter on it, though.
Some bacon bits.
Shout out to Charles Chips. They're the
Yeah, those are
unofficial
good chips.
sponsor today. These are really good
Yeah,
chips,
those are
man.
really good.
Really good.
I tell you what else I shout out if I'm going to a gathering, and if this gathering has this out there, we just became best friends, and that's some fucking shrimp cocktail, baby.
Oh, dude, come on. Yep. Cocktail shrimpies, dude. I love
my
some
God.
scrimps. Love some scrimps.
Oh, man.
So cocktail shrimp, you like cocktail sauce.
Oh, yes.
My grandfather does not. His cocktail shrimp was ketchup.
Hey, I
Hey,
ain't
never
mad at that.
strokes- He ate ketchup with his pizza, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Last
and he
episode,
tells-
refer back.
My wife, we'll go to a nice steak. She'll get one of the top steaks on the menu, and she puts ketchup all over it. So I can't judge nobody on that.
We were at the store and we usually do like get dino nuggies. Well, I found the fish sticks like dino bites, but they're shaped like little sharks, and I was like, oh, they're like fish nuggies. I get them, and he says, yeah, I eat that with cocktail sauce. I said, who the hell eats fish sticks with cocktail sauce? And he was like, me. And I was like, no, ketchup. You put ketchup on everything else, ketchup.
Again, another thing that's weird.
Shout out to the filet of fish sandwich at McDonald's. That's
That's my mom's go-to. Fish fillet, no tartar.
yeah, exactly. Just the cheese. Yep.
I love cocktail sauce with shrimp or with. I like it with like a fish or whatever. But I despise horseradish. But horseradish is in cocktail
Yeah.
sauce, and I didn't know that till I got with her.
Yeah.
But I like horsey sauce. Fuck out of here.
Oh man, I love horseradish. I
know you do.
horseradish. I love it. I expect the stronger it is, that's what you need to do is go get your horseradish root and just sniff on that thing. That'll clear you out.
What I've noticed too, like when I eat like shrimp and like cocktail sauce, it makes me start sweating, bro.
Oh, it's the horseradish in the cocktail
Yeah,
sauce.
it's what it is. It's like
Yeah.
eating, I guess, eating like something spicy.
Yeah, it's a spicy root. That's what horseradish is. It's right there in the ginger family and all that.
Yeah. Shout out to it though, man. I love some shrimps.
You get them like those big shrimp cocktail, like the cocktail with the big old shrimp on there. It's like your finger. Oh my god,
Dude,
it's so cold.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shout out shrimps.
Shout out.
You know,
I don't eat anything out of the ocean.
It doesn't surprise me. You got another? Do you have any other treats you like at a party?
I mean, I'll just tear up if they got like just some like crackers with cheese, but I don't eat the cheese. I'll just be over there tearing
Just
the
eating Ritz
just
crackers.
eating the
They
Ritz
got some crackers over there.
I don't eat anything out of the ocean, but I will sit there and destroy some Ritz crackers. So you cannot put enough sleeves
I've
out here of
realized-
Ritz crackers for me.
I've realized that I have a salt addiction. I've realized that.
Hey, me too, bro.
Or a deficiency or something.
Me too. Would you pick, if you had to pick sweet or salty, what are you picking?
Oh man,
I pick salty every time, bro. I'll never pick
I'd have
sweet.
I'd have to go salty. I'd go salty.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Like, I'm overweight, but it's not because I sit around and eat Twinkies and Ho-Hos all day long. I will cook a meal, and it'd be like a meat and 2 sides, and I've devoured a stick and a half of butter just in that.
That's what's disappeared in this town more than anything, restaurant-wise, is the meat and three, the classic meat and threes.
Yeah, man.
They used to be all around Nashville. Everywhere you turned, there was a meat and three. Now you can't even find one nowadays.
It's hard.
Yeah. Oh God, take me to a meat. Oh my. And some cornbread, especially like the cornbread, like pancake cornbreads.
Yep.
Oh, smother that son of a bitch in butter.
So when my kids were at home, I always did something special for them. I'll have to send this picture to Chad so that he can put it.
Oh, yeah, it's going on the screen, yeah.
But for my son's 15th birthday, I made him a cake, but it wasn't a cake.
Bro.
It was, the inside was the Sister Schubert's yeast rolls. You know, the ones you get in
The best rolls ever made.
We're going to lose you here in a minute.
Yeah. You're going to have to leave here in about, now. I iced it with mashed potatoes.
You lost it.
And then macaroni and cheese on top.
Oh, dear.
So
Is that fried chicken?
fried
Absolutely.
chicken?
Oh,
that
my
was
goodness.
his
Dude. Fried chicken.
You have it. That
mac
looks
and
like
cheese,
frosting, but
mashed
it's
potatoes,
mashed
and
potatoes.
inside is
Mashed
Sister
potatoes.
Schubert rolls.
Yeah.
Is
Make
that
you a
little
little
mashed
slap
potato
cookie
swirls
family.
on the end?
I drizzled gravy. Yeah, I did that.
You lost me at the mashed potato frosting.
That's a Thanksgiving dinner cake.
yeah, that's. It looks amazing, but I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah. But I always did, stuff like
That's
that.
pretty creative
you
right there.
know,
That's fucking
for
creative as
them.
hell.
And
Yep.
now my kids aren't at home anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put a picture of that on the screen.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah, that's amazing. It looks amazing, but I would not. I'd be like, "Ugh."
Yeah. So here's something we talked about off camera. We can talk about now. We're about halfway through this one. Gas station go-to grabs, right?
Oh yeah.
You're going into the gas station. You want to get a snack because you're on a road trip or you're going home and you're getting ready to eat in a few hours. You just need something to hold you over. If you get 2 grabs, not drinks, just snacks. What's your 2 grabs you're getting?
Now it depends on what gas station are we going to. If we're going to,
Well, let's just say the gas station you're going to has any options that you know. What I'm
okay,
saying?
we say we stopped at a Speedway. You best believe shout out Squints. You best believe I'm fucking grabbing a Borden chocolate milk to go with me.
Yeah.
The nectar of the gods.
Nectar.
Holla, Borden boys.
Shout out.
That's one of mine. And then maybe if I'm not going with that, if I'm going more like a sweet, I'll probably grab a Starburst and a Coke probably.
Yeah.
That would probably be a pack of Star, especially the flavor reds.
Oh yeah,
Skip
all
Starburst.
that other crap. Orange and yellow. Get out of here.
Yeah, that would be me. Or I'll be that guy if there's one hot dog left on the roller that's
Yeah,
just about
see.
maroon colored.
Heck no.
I'm grabbing that.
that's
Give
where
me
we
that
differ.
glizzy all day long, Jordan. Jordan knows exactly what I'm talking about. Give me that glizzy, boy. I will devour that son of a bitch. I love me a fucking
Shout out to
hot dog.
GSGs, baby. Gas station glizzies. That's the name of the new album. Chance, what about you?
Whenever it comes to the snacks, I would say I'm grabbing some pizza combos.
Yep.
Oh, good call.
And Slim Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And then for a drink, it's got to be a Yoo-Hoo.
Hell yeah.
Chocolate water.
in a glass?
Yep,
Okay.
always in a glass.
Always in a glass, okay.
But I did used to tear them boxes up when I was a little kid.
You squeeze it just all at one time, just take it to the brain.
What about you?
Mine's going to be a 2-parter.
Oh, boy. Give it to us.
Meaning, if I go to a big chain gas station, it would be something simple like Cheez-Its and a Coke. You know, I very rarely do like candy bar and a Coke.
Yeah.
I don't like mixing those two. If I am in a gas station that's like a mom and pop shop just out in the middle of nowhere and some Aunt Susie Q's been frying shit all damn day and they got one of those things that sit on the counter and you can pick potato wedges or chicken livers or whatever else, I'm getting potato wedges and a Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Potato wedges.
You
are
know.
go-tos, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're the real deal, you know.
Yeah. My go-to's always, I usually always get sour cream and onion, the small bag, like the one I've shown before. Just the little small bag of sour cream and onion Lay's. And peanut butter M&Ms. And I always just get water at the gas stations usually. But peanut butter M&Ms and sour cream and onion Lay's are always my 2 go-tos. I'm glad you said combos because I wanted to talk about combos. Mm-hmm. You said pizza is your favorite, right? Is it the pizza pretzel one?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you like combos?
I love combos. I like the 5-layer dip one.
Okay. Yeah.
Or the layer dip combo one.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not a fan of the pretzel one though. That those big chunks of salt throw me off.
yeah.
You like the cracker
I like the
ones?
cracker
Just
ones.
the
Yeah.
cheese and cracker. I tell you my favorite one. I can't believe it is because I didn't think I'd even like it. There's those ranch
I got a
ones.
new one. That's
Oh,
ranch,
really?
I got a ranch dip,
dip
one that's really good.
but it's pretzel. It's good, but it's pretzel.
But we've tried a bunch of those. Those are always good, like snacks to go to. But any of the pizza ones or the cheese one, like combos, are always a good.
Now, are
gas
y'all a
station snack.
Bucky's fan?
We've been
a few
okay.
times.
So we went one time. The very first time we went, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. We were driving to Florida.
That's the best time
and
to go.
we
Yeah.
we went in and we were like, oh wow. And then we were like, well, we didn't want to buy things. You know, we'll wait till we come back through and stop and buy.
Yeah.
Right. And when we did, it was in the middle of the day, and there was hundreds of people, and we were just like, we had to wait to go to the bathroom. We had to wait for this, wait for that. We finally just were like,
Yeah.
no. They do have an awesome variety of
Oh,
things.
it's amazing. I'm with you though. I will never stop at a Bucky's again ever in my life during the day.
No,
Ever in my life.
So when we went the first time, we got some I'll say this: the few times that we've gotten their breakfast, I was like not impressed with their breakfast food. I thought it was all right, but the second time we went, she's talking about on the way back from Florida.
Yeah.
There was so many people in there. We both ended up catching the Rona when we
Yeah.
got back, and it had to be from Buc-ee's,
Yeah.
bro. Had to be because we didn't start feeling bad till like a couple, like you know what I mean. Like there was so many people in there, you had to wait in line to go to the bathroom.
When you have an airplane traffic control person standing outside the bathrooms to dictate where
Bruh.
people go, and inside there too directing people to go, it's too much for me.
But
it's
the
way too much.
Yeah, their signature like snacks or whatever, they're okay.
Yeah.
We tried them just because we wanted to try them.
Yeah.
I like the brisket burritos.
Yeah, I like the sandwich more than the burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried their breakfast sandwiches, and then we tried like I think I tried some kind of tenderloin sandwich or something. It
Their
was pretty
fudge
good.
though, their fudge is killer.
What do they call their tater tots?
I don't even know.
They're not that good.
Bucky. I don't remember what
Bucky,
they're called.
Yeah.
something Bucky wise.
Yeah,
I don't like those too
Here,
much.
speaking of Bucky's, here's another thing we can get into that falls into the snacks: jerky.
Oh yeah, yes.
Let's talk about some jerky. Mm-hmm. Want to talk about some jerky?
How do you?
Favorite
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Is it Bucky's or
Boosie's.
Boosie's?
I think it's Bucky's. Maybe it's to other Southerners.
There's a
it's
whole lane on TikTok.
There's a
that calls
whole
it
lane.
Boosie's.
Like you'll get lost for hours. That people saying
But
how
that's
it's supposed to
cap
be, and I'm
because
like,
they-
I don't know.
When we go to Bucky's, they've said, "Hey, welcome to Bucky's." So like,
Yeah.
if the people there are saying it,
Oh yeah, well,
you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's just a thing they're doing it to try to like be funny, or I don't know. It was weird. It threw me and her off.
Yeah,
But
it's impressive how big and how there's I can't even imagine how much revenue they bring in. During the day.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they're able to pay the.
Oh,
they
they
advertise at $20-something an hour starting out for people
Yeah.
wanting to work there.
But we stopped when we went to Florida the last time. We unfortunately stopped in like around like 11 o'clock during the day.
Oh, dude.
Worst
Big
decision
mistake.
worst decision I've ever made in my life. I would
Yeah.
never do it again.
Yeah. Favorite jerky.
Teriyaki is probably my go-to.
Mine too.
Or if I'm feeling, I'll get some spicy one. If I'm feeling a little caliente spicy,
Okay.
I'll get a little hot mix in there. But mainly teriyaki.
Is it Jack Link's?
I like any jerky's
Any
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
jerky's
me.
jerky.
Teriyaki jerky. There was a kind of jerky when I worked at Best Buy. It was Alberto, I think.
Yeah.
Teriyaki Alberto jerky's really good.
They came in like the Ziploc bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the clear Ziploc bag. And their hot is like no joke hot.
Yeah. Jack Link's has got so many different things. Do you like jerky, Chance?
Yeah. There used to be a place in Bellevue called the Jerky Shack. It was around like Highway 100 area, and they would set up and do their jerky. They had a hickory smoke and a Cajun jerky.
okay.
Both of those were good, but I'll go with the old school Slim Jim beef jerky too.
Oh
Yeah, you can't go wrong and snap into it. Baby.
Yep.
No.
Good old beef stick.
Good old
Yeah.
beef stick. What about you?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Fire.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah,
Good
sweet.
call.
Which flavor?
The original.
Yeah, original.
Is my favorite. Recently, I have discovered Jack Link's has been putting out their flavored jerky, and they recently put out chili cheese Fritos.
Ooh.
Fire.
Sounds like a good thing.
Apparently, it's good because I've eaten it.
Yeah, sinuses. You can't really taste much. But I'll tell you
I don't
what.
like it when it's too hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be tender.
You
But
like
I
the
don't
softer-
want it real soft because then I'm like, is it done?
Yeah.
You know.
Have you had like I forget? I think it's Jack Leaks that makes like the little jerky nuggets.
I've tried those. I don't.
I'm not a
It
fan.
got a
Not a
little
fan, too soft.
It's just kind of dog foodish.
Yeah,
I've never
doesn't
eaten dog
look-
food,
It
but it
doesn't
kinda
look
gives me
appealing.
that vibe,
The
yeah.
look of it is not appealing and
And,
everything.
and one thing I will say, the chili cheese jerky's good, but opening a bag of that in a vehicle,
Not a good idea.
not the best idea because it's funky smelling.
And I
dog.
bet
He
like in the
bitched from
summertime.
Jackson to here.
Oh, and
He
it was
like,
pretty.
God!
Yeah, I bet it
didn't
was
bi-
pretty.
I didn't bitch for 2 hours, but I did complain for 5 to 10 minutes probably. But it was
Well,
man, it's really good jerky. But that's all jerky's like. It's got that real pungent smell to it. But
So since Chance said Slim Jim, are you a fan of the regular old Slim Jim, or do you like the ones that they're coming out with now, the Mega Sticks
Nah,
and the?
I mean, the ones that you would get that's like that long at the gas
foot
stations.
long.
Yeah.
Give me a foot long.
But I don't
Regular
like the big,
old skinny ones, yeah.
here's another question about jerky. With the Slim Jims, are y'all peeling off that thing?
No, I eat that.
What is that?
It's like the casing. It's like a hot dog casing.
Okay,
Yeah.
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 We seen a TikTok and
Where
it said
somebody
that you were
peels it-
supposed to peel it off. All this they said for 40 years, I didn't know you were supposed to peel this off, and we were like,
Who's
huh?
taking the time to sit there at the end
Yeah,
of the Slim Jim and going, okay, I got it started. Got it started. Hold up. I ripped in half. Hold on. Still got to wait a little bit till I can eat it. No.
I'll tell you another
No,
one that
yeah.
we haven't had it as this is being filmed, but there's a Dr. Pepper flavored Jack
I'm
Link's
going. I'm
jerky.
hunting.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
hunting.
Yeah, that's right up your alley right there.
But I'll tell you, this
Well,
is
there's a,
pivoting.
like I've seen where people make like Dr. Pepper barbecue sauces, like Coke barbecue sauce and stuff.
Oh yeah, we got.
Speaking of that, y'all need to try this.
yeah. So she finally was at her son found her this Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I smell it.
It's
Creamy-
creamy. It's
is it-
creamy
I-
coconut.
You
I
can
haven't
smell
done.
nothing, and you can.
I have smelled gas. Like I have my nose up to the exhaust of a fucking car from a while. I'm just going through it. Just pray for me or something, or whatever.
That Middle Tennessee spring for you.
I can't smell nothing. As soon as I crack this, I can smell the coconut.
Oh yeah, that smells like suntan lotion, dude. That smells like Panama City Beach, dude. That smells like.
Panama City Beach in a bottle right there for you. Can you taste it? Oh.
Yeah,
wanna try this?
I can do it.
I'm good.
I can
on
do
it.
it.
I don't do anything coconut.
Yeah.
Mounds,
Me
coconut cream pie, coconut cake.
I can do it if it was cold. I can do it.
Yeah, that's like
You gotta put that on ice, huh? Ooh. Oh.
It's stout.
It's got. It gives you this.
That
It tastes kind of like you're drinking suntan lotion a little bit. The texture of it. Am I tripping about that? Or you? Okay, yeah. Interesting texture to that.
We're getting a little.
It's
we're getting
not-
a little sneak peek from the live streams right here on this episode.
It's not like
yeah.
coconut. You know, like coconut flavoring, like pie or like candy or something. It's not that. It does taste like suntan lotion.
It does, man. It tastes like SPF 45 is mixed in there. That's what my mom used to put on my nose before I put my floaties on.
Before I put my wings on.
I'm gonna fly like a bird, Mom. Help me out. Don't get in the deep end. I don't trust the floaties with your weight. But yeah, man. Here's one I want to pivot a little bit
Go ahead.
because it's something that we were just talking about with the internet and TikTok. We tried Airheads, first of all.
Oh,
fabulous snack.
Yep.
There's this whole trend on TikTok
I'm a fruit roll up guy.
of your fire. Everybody's been eating Airheads the wrong way this whole time.
I've been eating them the right way my whole life. You want to know how I know?
How?
Because you shake the pack and you shrink them. I've done it my whole life.
Okay, so let me tell you something.
We took that damn thing down that big.
Yeah.
Look, it took, dude, I'm not exaggerating. Mel got us.
So the TikTok,
An hour
like a
doing this.
minute,
My
and it was
knuckles
like
were
they
bruised.
did this, and then it was
no,
magically
you gotta get
down.
the shorter
So then
ones.
we started doing it, and we were like, "Oh my god, this is taking forever." Our knuckles were beat.
It's
to
like we fought.
shit.
It's like
Yeah.
we fought each other because like the next morning, like my hand was like bruised
Yeah.
right here. I'm like,
I've been doing that my whole life.
so what did we do wrong?
That's when at the Little League Park when we were kids, you go get 4 Airheads for $1 and then a suicide drink. What's a suicide drink? You say it's everything on the fountain. Put it all in there.
They used to do that with slush puppies too, with all the different flavors.
But yeah, that's all me, Ryan. We all we'd walk around the ballpark just shaking our Airheads till we, especially like the watermelon. I'm not a big watermelon fan.
Why wouldn't you just roll it?
Well, you can do that too, but it was.
But dude, no.
It was like
and then you get done, and Brian is this big.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like an
now
annihilator. It's like an annihilator. It turns into it's like the same thing when you get a pencil and you sit there and make it wave.
Yeah.
It's something to do. It makes you look cool when you're a kid.
It didn't make me look cool. I was so mad.
But as a kid,
she was on the phone with Bree, and she's like, "Is he still trying?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it ain't going nowhere." And I'm fucking over there on the phone forever, dude, and it wasn't moving. I
mean, it's, God, yeah. I've always done that.
Shout out Airheads. I love Airheads.
Yeah.
When I used to go to the ball fields, we had them like it used to be 10 for $1.
Yeah.
And me, it was always blue raspberry, 5 to 7 blue raspberries, and then 3 mysteries.
Yeah, when that white mystery one came out, dude, that was game changer. But the blue raspberry, I was a fan of the orange as well, and the grape.
Me too.
There wasn't an Airhead that I didn't like back in the day. I
Yeah.
like the watermelon ones. I like all of them.
She had the cherries.
I'm not a fan of like Airheads, Skittles, Starburst because they make your spit thick.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, they definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But there's
I don't
like Starburst. I love Starburst. Absolutely. But like I said, fruit roll-ups are right up my. I love fruit roll-ups.
I like fruit roll-ups. They just get stuck in your freaking teeth.
Well, see what I do, almost like I roll it up and I just stick and as weird as it sounds right now, I think I'm going to regret saying this right here because it's probably going to turn into a clip. But I just roll it up and I sit there and suck on it the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I just
Clip it.
But I just sit there with it in my mouth and I don't just chew on it. So.
You suck on that
I
thing.
said
Give
it.
in your
Yeah,
mouth.
that's
Just
gonna
suck
be a
on
clip.
that thing, dude.
What
So
about,
shout out to Airheads. Another thing that goes back to ball field stuff.
Glizzies.
Well, that we can move to concession stand snacks.
Oh yeah.
That's what we can do to kind of put a bow on this episode. But do you remember? I know you do because we've spoken about it, Tony. We was talking about jerky earlier.
Oh yeah.
My thing, I thought I was so cool. At the ball field.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The jerky that was in the dip can.
Yep.
Yes, the powdered jerky.
That you would, dude. I thought I walked around making people think I was dipping.
But you wouldn't you'd only stick it in there just for a few seconds. It's like, oh, this tastes so good. Let me eat it. Then you put some more in it. Then next thing you know, you're back. Mom, can I have another $1 so I can go buy me some more jerky
Dude,
dip?
I remember when cheeseburgers at the concession stand were $1.50.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what they are now. $11
Yeah.
probably. It's like
Dude, going to Sounds games back in the days, it just, oh man, especially on Little League night at the Sounds games, dude, just tearing up glizzies. My belly would be hurting. And I'm one of those weird ones. I eat hot dogs raw, nothing on them, no condiments on there,
Man,
just a raw hot
For me,
dog.
it depends, bro. If I'm eating them at home, I want cheese and ketchup on them.
Yeah,
If I'm eating them,
cheese and ketchup. That's a weird combo. But hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I could go with some cheese.
refer back to the last episode. For a time period in my life, I put ketchup on Papa John's pizza.
Hey, you want to know who else likes cheese on their hot dogs? You know who is the most famous baseball instructor to ever live, Kent Murphy.
Kent Murphy. See,
He
there you
loves
go.
him some cheese dogs,
He
man.
did nothing but hit dingers every
And
game.
eat cheese dogs.
And cheese dogs. One thing I wasn't a fan of, though, was the Oscar Mayer hot dogs with the cheese inserted
Yeah.
in them.
No.
Get fuck out of here with that.
See, as I've gotten older, I have become a Nathan's hot dogs are my go-to hot dogs.
Yeah.
And that's what's served at most all ballparks. I pretty much serve Nathan's, but man,
It's all kosher over
So-
here for me. Hebrew National.
Hebrew National.
There you go. So concession stand go-tos. Like if you're at a ball game or high school thing, what's your go-to?
Burger.
A burger.
Concession stand burgers are fire.
Oh, yeah,
They're
dude.
aluminum foil.
It dude, keeps it so. Dude,
Highland
now, how
Rim.
what do you do on your burger?
Everything.
Yeah, she's normal.
drag it through the garden. That's what I
Yeah.
tell them.
Drag it through the garden.
I like a lot of pickles. I like a lot of pickles.
Oh, pickles.
Yeah.
If I'm eating the burger and stuff starts sliding out the other end, I will start deconstructing and pitching the tomato over here.
Tilling the garden a little bit.
Sorry, bystander who catches a random tomato in the glasses.
Did I say a bad joke? Bam.
I'm not fixing to chase.
Mel frisbees or tomato off the second row of the fucking bleachers.
Like,
Yeah,
what the hell happened here? Like, I wasn't fixing to chase my shit across the room.
Concession stand burgers just
they
hit
hit
different, and it didn't matter what
And
concession
it's those
stand.
octagon-shaped patties.
They're
that
Bubba
they-
burgers. Yeah, the
And
box
it's
burgers.
weird because you go to Walmart and you're like, oh, those are the ones they sell at the concession stand.
just don't
I'm going to
taste the
take them
same.
home and make them too.
And they're not
No,
good.
you're not.
No.
Is it the aluminum foil?
No,
Why
it's
am I-
that
who am I
grill.
pointing
It's
at?
the grill.
You
Who's
point-
over there? My
It's that
imaginary
grill at
friend?
the. It's that grill at the football field that never gets cleaned.
Probably,
That's
yeah.
true, dude. So burgers your go-to. Chance, what's your go-to at the concession stand?
I'd say burgers or nachos.
Yeah,
Nachos
nachos
and
are always
cheese.
good. Yeah,
Yep.
the round chips.
Oh yeah,
Those
But-
are- yeah.
I have to say, they go to bring you some nachos and they don't like ladle that cheese out and
Do they
or
just
like
put it
get
in,
out
like,
thing.
over in a little cup?
It's in a like pre-bought
Yeah,
cup
get
and
that
you
shit
gotta
out.
peel the damn thing
no,
off.
no.
You keep
Sprinkle
that
it-
shit.
put
It's
that
got to
cheese-
be hot cheese.
Put that cheese. I want you doing this underneath that cheese right here.
I
Getting
want
over
it. I
every
want it to
single
be
chip.
nacho cheese that's in a crock pot where it's done
Yep.
burnt around the
Yes,
edge.
yes.
Yeah.
Scrape some of that off and put that on there to me.
Yep.
What about you, Tony?
Hot dog's the number one choice. A beer, as I've gotten older, but I will go into the Titans games back in the day. It was nice to get one of them big ass turkey legs.
Yeah.
at the end of the
Oh yeah,
stadium.
I forgot they did.
When them walking around the fucking stadium like you're a Neanderthal, just freaking gnawing on a turkey
Dude, just
leg,
gnawing it bald, dude.
gnawing it bald.
Dude, yeah, mine would be a hot dog and a hamburger.
Yeah.
like a cheeseburger with ketchup on it, and then a hot dog with ketchup on it. And I don't even need nothing else.
Yeah.
Especially if them hot dogs are in the aluminum foil too, bro.
Oh yeah, and if the fountain drink's hitting too, like a good old, nothing hits hard like a good fountain Coke or Dr.
So remember at the concession back in the day, it was just the red plastic cups that had Coke on the side of it. It
Yeah,
was like that weird plastic material.
yeah.
The drinks hit so much different out of those. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's like that thin plastic. It don't hit as good as the Pizza Hut red.
Oh
Yeah.
no, dude, the old school sit down pizza. That's another one we could go into, like restaurants that are no longer like the old school buffet style Pizza Huts. Mm-hmm. Man, on a Saturday after a ball game.
We had one in our town all the way up until about a year and a half ago.
Had the Pac-Man game and everything.
they had
way.
the Pizza Hut buffet. Yeah.
Oh my
It should
god,
be illegal to close those
yeah.
down.
I remember Bowling Green had one for the longest time too.
Yeah. Those. I know we're slightly getting off track, but it's fine. The Pizza Hut buffets and the Kentucky Fried Chicken buffets, dude.
Yeah, you don't see those anymore either.
Yeah, I don't see them anywhere anymore.
Last one I seen of those was in Murfreesboro, and I don't know if it's still there.
I bet
know the
it's-
KFC's there, but I don't know
Yeah.
if the
Yeah,
buffet.
I know
is
the
there.
one in Antioch we went into. It has the buffet spot, but there's
They
no
just
buffet.
don't do it.
They
I don't.
it anymore.
I don't think in my whole life I've ever went into a KFC and sat down.
Oh, dude.
I hate that I missed that experience.
Back in the day, bro, when Kentucky Fried Chicken had the nuggets, the Kentucky Nuggets,
Oh man.
they were like dark meat chicken nuggets, dude. And
The
as
worst
weird
thing
as that
Kentucky
sounds-
Fried Chicken ever did was getting mixed up with Taco Bell. When they started doing the combos with the Taco Bells, that's when Kentucky Fried Chicken went downhill.
That's when it went to KFC for a while, right? And then it
Yeah.
went back, yeah. But that's a whole other episode in itself. I think we definitely need to do let's talk everything pizza.
Yeah,
we
oh,
definitely need a pizza
most
episode,
definitely.
and we can bring in the whole gang for that one.
Oh,
and make
yeah.
it a party.
Dude, yeah, a
Just a
pizza party.
have a pizza
Pizza party.
We can do live tastings. That shit'll be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
We should do a blind taste testing of each.
You'd be up
the
for a
big
bar.
three.
You-
The
you'd
big
be-
three. The big
Oh,
three.
okay.
And
Just
see
cheese
what-
pizzas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's gonna be but yeah, man, this has been fun, guys.
Yeah,
You
this
got
has been
anything
good.
else we want to add in on this episode? I think these are dope for like I
Yeah.
said, these will be able to continue.
These are going to be
the snack
multi-part episodes.
Can be, yeah, they can be.
It's like
we can go
everything we're
forever.
doing now. Everything can just evolve. Everything can stretch out. This is just a little portion of our snack.
Yeah, just to kind of you know, I mean, gas station glizzies.
Shout out to Hot Glizzies.
But yeah, man, we appreciate it, babe. I'm glad you got to come
Yeah,
on some
thank you,
episodes
Mel,
with
for
us.
coming on with
Thank
us.
you.
We
She'll-
appreciate it.
She'll be
Going
back
home,
for
going
sure.
to work.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. We appreciate all y'all for subscribing. Be sure to hit the comments. Always helps when y'all leave comments for us.
Yep.
We
Engagement.
respond back. Yeah. And obviously we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there closer each day. So Shout out to Trouble Spirits. Shout out to Revolution One Media. Shout out to all the squad here.
Yep.
And Tony.
We out this motherfucker.
Bow, glizzies.